Last night in the front end of the back-to-back, 133-121 over the New Orleans Pelicans.
Communication defensively in effect on that first defensive possession.
Doncic.
Going to have to be aware, Doncic is as good as anybody in the NBA at looking up the floor and throwing ahead.
Coming off back-to-back losses to Oklahoma City and Denver in the real difficult part of their schedule. As
kind of the one-leg push shot, looking to create foul angles defensively.
Turnaround jumper, uses that physicality to free himself up.
Doncic, after a number of stops in the league, started his pseudo-coaching career.
Close out.
Brooks fills in on the relocate. It's up the floor quickly. Brooks right on Reeves. Oh, James! Reeves, another one for 8 and comes up short this time.
As soon as DA finds that open gap, he drops it off to him right away.
Reeves, transition opportunity slows down now in the half court. Off the screen. Gillespie, pump, drive, swing, Brooks.
Memorial Day miracle.
Already 5 lead changes in the first 4.5 minutes. He's going to draw a contact and he'll get 2 free throws. The entire Phoenix bench on their feet to help him up.
40, a good 2 feet back right there, and it's certainly been an improvement in his game.
2 key points that J.J. Redick said to Austin Reach in that short corner. Brooks accepts the assignment. Doncic says, I go. Instead. So his foot was on that sideline. Check on your own, see what you need. Booker.
Tough shot.
James, face up on Dunn. Spin, James, tough. Touched it on the cylinder.
Boy, he was close, but that Dillon Brooks turnaround was an absolute.
O'Neal, no. Rebound, Dunn, Booker, second chance. We've got a whistle, maybe a clock issue. It looked like the shot clock never began.
Ryan Dunn, obviously coming into the draft 2 years ago, high-level defender, but he's done
essentially 7 months. A legitimate NBA game, no real tune-up.
They've given up. Phoenix has done a good job defending without fouling so far.
Scoring tandem in the NBA have 12 points. Doncic is second, 13 and 1 for 6 from 3. Booker leaves it. Williams.
Like that, regardless of what your team is.
Brooks, fine hand. Booker, fend off.
Shooting surrounding him. Luka, Mark Williams back in drop coverage. Haven't shot it well, but Luka just gets to a spot where he knows he can pull up and make the shot.
On the court. Will they get aggressive and blitz at times? They'll be in a lot of drops.
20 minutes in the win over New Orleans. A win that the Lakers led by nearly 30 early. Now Ryan Dunn's going to have the challenge. Doncic gets to his spot. Another fade on the floor for Phoenix. Skip it. It's a 3-ball for Goodwin. Up. Booker, bounce it. Goodwin, step away.
24% from 3 in the month of November. Too good of a player to stay in that for long. Make tough shots, and then you got to load up on that weak side. You know, take away the roll, make.
And Hayes got fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws here. Hayes has played in Goodwin, Iguodaro, Dunn, and Gillespie. Iguodaro, bounce, Dunn couldn't have 2 of James, Doncic, and Reeves on the floor at all times. Doncic, James driving kick, swing, find the open man. Vince, his veteran presence, his experience from Miami could pay dividends. No question to forget because of all the skill set stuff that we see. The handle and the step back. He is
a in Eurobasket. He is an MVP candidate 20 games through this season. LeBron was playing his normal rotation minutes. That he would maybe take a foul.
As well. In for Iguodaro. 3 seconds left. Around. Goodwin. Double clutch. And Reeves, who can get out there on the floor when Luka sits.
We talk about his gesture style, and Luka is as balanced in terms of where he is personally.
Iguodaro, Goodwin, and Hayes Davis for the Suns. On the outside, Vincent.
Shots over him.
Reeves finds the angle. Bounce.
There. They all have pretty good size.
Here's Goodwin on the outside.
Defensively, they normally are just composed and poised, but you got to give the Phoenix Suns a lot of credit.
Second chance for the Lakers. Reeves splits, gets inside. But Phoenix hasn't really capitalized off of them with a ton of points. Only 3 points off the turnovers.
What a read right there from DeAndre Ayton to see that, all right.
Kick it, Goodwin. Tried to hook it around. That was a
passes out to Austin Reeves for the top of the key three.
We got a timeout here. Question.
And that's sometimes really hard to not let that break your spirit. I think
During the timeouts has been phenomenal. Or something J.J. Redick spoke of in the pregame. Want music and communication from him also.
Did he criticize your headset at all? Did he check to make it's just player-to-player communication as opposed to the coaches coming in as Brooks once again.
he kind of knocked that down with one hand. Derek, it's never easy when that pass is outside the
Guys matching up on the opposing team.
What a pass.
And then a kick out, connect. He felt the footsteps of LeBron James. The last thing he needed was a block by James. His entire mummified body and checks back into the game. See if they can get Jake LaRavia a little bit more involved in the offense. 0 for 2, 11 first quarter points. And a foul's going to be called on Connect, fighting over the Williams.
I think with this lineup for Phoenix, that Dylan Brooks is going to be really aggressive looking for his own.
About what he was at Oregon, he was excellent, but he has just risen leaps and bounds on both sides. By LaRavia, O'Neal reclaims it. Attack, kick, Goodwin, 3. Oh, but he couldn't finish. Brooks finds the sitting directly to your left. That's a yes.
Oh, he's been great.
Run, but you can tell the Lakers are balanced. They're not getting emotion.
Things about this for Phoenix, though, is it feels like the Lakers have not played well, and it feels like a.
Now he's going to have a real challenge, trying to stay in front, and that
from there. And it's the difficult part about defending the Lakers. Two things would be harder to get to. Offensively, the points wouldn't come as easy playing.
Right now, Luka Doncic is going right at Jamari Bouye. Back-to-back fouls on Thursday on NBA TV. Warriors and Sixers. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com. Hayes back on the floor.
Here it comes. There we go.
Doncic wants to go back. Williams can't finish. Oh, Bouye on the hustle. Second chance, bounce.
Be aware if you're Jackson Hayes.
O'Neal got caught. Brooks again. Intercepted. Bouye. Numbers. Brooks running. Brooks to the rim. Open. So J.J. Redick will make some changes, and now he'll get his entire trio on the floor. LeBron.
And roll, they're showing the crowd. Active hands, deflections. That's a
lob and slam. Mark Williams has a vendetta against the rim. And scooped up by O'Neal. Numbers running around him. Gillespie sets the feet. So a great rebound by O'Neal.
By the whole team. And now another run out.
Doncic, bounce. Reeves in the corner.
Walking right in and lining that thing up.
21 first half points, the seal.
O'Neal knocking down the three off the chase action, but Dylan Brooks in pick and roll.
Looking for the contact, doesn't get it. Tried to take that 2 for 1.
Yeah,
now the leak out, and Brooks is up.
That Memphis playoff series, it got personal here in LA.
James, seconds left. Brooks, that is ridiculous, and it doesn't go down. That will end this. In and out.
Second leg of a back-to-back for the Lakers.
Doncic, bounce it. Great ball movement. 1 to shoot, and they didn't get off in time. From his team, playing hard, continual effort. He's seen it through the years. You think about the teams that Jordan Knott has gotten to see is eventually we're the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Went to Brooklyn as James gets inside. That's where that combination comes into play. Dylan Brooks has been playing high level.
Position, trying to attack that Phoenix Suns defense before it can get set. And DeAndre.
And the Lakers now find a bit more rhythm. Get it inside. That's 9 to shoot. Fend off on Reeves. Hook it. Williams. Live games. You can download the app today. James lost the handle. Out of bounds.
Mark Williams does a great job there. He comes off that screen and he's got a really solid contest.
Points, 8 rebounds. Brooks, fend off, back down, fade. This came in 12th in the league in offensive rating, 14th in defense. The Lakers were 5th in the.
They just have the Lakers in total rotation, and you're getting multiple dribble drives. And
to it.
What a play by Colin Gillespie to get a fingertip on that and then get another 5th
away. Brooks claims. Gillespie running, 1-on-1 with Reeves, finds the trailer.
Down in that huddle, the talk about this is the second night of a back-to-back for LA. Phoenix very
tonight. They're continuing to lead with his voice, imploring his teammates to continue.
Earth. They couldn't complete the highlight with O'Neal. Marcus Smart was brought
from Williams was fantastic, and give O'Neal a lot of credit for not fouling there and letting Williams.
Pelicans. We'll see if he can do something here tonight. drive, float, goes same hometown as Dirk Nowitzki, and spent the majority of his career in Dallas. That worked.
Williams a little bit late coming over, but still impacting.
6 for the Suns. Circles Brooks, and he's fouled.
Play from Dylan Brooks.
And it makes, on some of those nights in the NBA when star players are missing.
Another steal. O'Neal. Step back over game. Hayes Davis in there for Phoenix as Hayes rebounds last night. 4 for 4 from the floor. Season high in rebounding, just 7 for the Lakers.
2-3. Phoenix going to use that ball screen just to overload it. Body control that he has to be able to put the brakes on and decelerate.
A non-paint twos, not dunks, and also not a lot of open threes.
Last night, but New Orleans played it tough in the second half, in particular. J.J. Redick not thrilled.
Focusing on ball movement. Didn't want his guys to kind of fall into the trap of getting stagnant and having to make great.
Yeah, and for the Lakers, really J.J. Redick just
encouraging this guy to shoot it. Jake LaRavia. LeBron James just 4 points in this game.
Surprising, honestly.
We'll see if they can take advantage. Doncic stops.
maybe to do that tonight.
Don't drive and kick. Swing. Gillespie. So slipper fire. LaRavia spins. Leave it. Outside. Doncic. Can't
All night long.
Vincent. Drive. Bend. Brooks up to 31. And timeout call by J.J. LeBron James in nearly 1,300 consecutive regular season games. January 5th.
That was the old Paul Pierce play. Just duck in.
Lakers, who on average make 23.3 of them per game. 36 seconds left, a 2-for-1 opportunity in the third. Iguodaro inside. Tough game clock. Good ball movement. LaRavia, drive, dish, Hayes.
One opportunity.
And maybe more importantly, that is number 4 on Dylan Brooks. So baking, missed it. And Phoenix, Royce O'Neal by himself has 10 for Phoenix. The fend off. He finds Ayton.
Austin Reeves attacking the defense along the baseline, dropping it off to Ayton.
Oh, what?
That's exactly what he does right there. Great job by Ryan Dunn just finding an open
Pass. Instead, it's still loose. And now a reset. And yeah, they reset the shot. Point injury from the end of the first quarter. See Jalen Green next to him. They're hoping
It'll work.
Hesitation, drive, good defense. Ayton cut him off. Go defense from Dunn. 15 to shoot. Connect, swing. Vincent. Now 7 to shoot for the Suns. Bouye turns the corner. Be without Colin Gillespie the season he's had.
No question. But a lot of that, you look at one of the pieces that you run your offense through in the second unit.
This is his
Denver third quarter kind of got away from him. But here tonight, they've been fabulous.
Reeves out. And we've seen it tonight, tying his career high with 6 made threes. Connect. Colin Gillespie. God-like range. Find the hot hand. Where's Gillespie? Instead,
putting that thing up, it's going in.
well, LeBron James still at 6 points. He's fitting in now more than being the centerpiece as he's been accustomed to over the course of
Interested in winning, especially at this point in his career.
Gillespie drive, fend off all there, didn't get it. Will they find Gillespie? Bouye just lost it with the Nuggets as a pseudo-rookie before officially becoming a rookie. Actually, the midway point of the fourth, and on the second night of a back-to-back, the Lakers have just...
When also, Derek, just the way they've kept the Lakers off the foul line. L.A. is second free throws.
Devin Booker for the final 3+ quarters of this game. You get 33 from Dylan.
They continue to do what they tried to do throughout the game. They would set pin down.
They've had letdowns, and he's going to look at this one certainly as a letdown. Says Ronnie James and Smith connect. Tees us at 8 points. Reeves with his third assist.
And I think for the Lakers to captain the guys on the floor, to bring a level of physical toughness, that continue to find ways to positively impact winning.
They take the foul to get Reeves off the floor here. 19-point game with 4.5 to play. Goodwin drive, bounce, Gull with the Lakers. Well, Jordan Knott What a job he's done his first season as head coach in the NBA, and he mentioned that to us when we sat down with him pregame. You could just tell that.
I don't know if he can hear me. It's been pretty loud in here, but we are sitting really close to one another.
I would points, and Gillespie has a steal. Gillespie, is he going to pull?
I
Not
thought
this
he would.
time. Dillon travels.
You know, teams go on 9-0 runs in 48 seconds.
Right way. That's that right there from Mark Williams.
I actually think he's got real estate. Out of Duke will check in for the first time. And Rasheer for 112 in a game that they felt they actually played hard and played well, but they let them miss shoot. Screen comes from Malawach. Hayes Davis spins, fades.
Think about how strange that must be. You're trying to make the right play.
He has spent some time once again with the South Bay Lakers as pull up pop cross. Thero hangs, throw it away.
Coach J.J. Redick, and they didn't want to allow him to leave L.A. Just
includes our first of our Peacock doubleheader, which was a great game down to the wire. A highly contested first quarter, a highly contested first couple minutes in the second quarter. 108 win over the Lakers. Thero. They leave the dream shake that got woken up in the middle of the night.
yeah, and I think